I got some requests to show how to fish a drop shot. And so I wanted to start with, when you're fishing a drop shot, you want to use a Palomar knot. And I think I've made a video on that way back. You can probably go and find it. If not, I know you can get on Google, YouTube, TikTok, any of those apps are going to have 1,000 videos on how to tie a Palomar knot. So I'm not going to go into that. But I've got this on 8-pound test. 6-pound works great too, but the rod I had available was 8-pound test. And then one thing I will say, when you're tying that Palomar knot, you're going to want to leave a decent tag end, because that is what you're going to use to connect your bait, or your sorry, not your bait, but your weight. And then you're going to take that tag end and you're going to put it back through the eye of the hook going downward. So put it through on the hook side, pull it tight. That's going to keep that hook sitting up and presenting that bait horizontally. And then what I do down here, because the weights I use are the little ones that you can kind of just snap into place, tie a little overhand knot, and then there you go. Tie a little overhand knot. Since I have been fishing deeper lately, I've been using 3/8 up to ½ ounce drop shot weight, because I wanted to get down there. Just kind of slide it in and then pop it into place. So that's how you tie that up. And then I just nose hook these baits. So what that means is you come here, take the nose of the hook or the bait, pop it right in place, and there you go. So that's how to kind of set it up. I've got this running on a St. Croix Avidex. This is an expensive rod, but you don't need one. I would get extra fast action, because that's going to give you more sensitivity to feel those bites. And then this is a medium power, 6'8". Medium light works great too, but that's what I have it on. So anyways, that's the setup. I just kind of wanted to add that to let y'all know, and we're going to kind of go from there. On these drop shots, man, I'll just kind of pitch them. I don't really like doing real long casts with a drop shot anymore. It creates too much line twists. So I'll just kind of pitch it out. In the winter time, when it's cold, I'll let it get out there, make sure we hit bottom. But in the wintertime when it's cold, I don't impart a ton of action, right? Maybe a little pop, pause, as my wife showed me was working when we went. And then a lot of times, just kind of dead stick it or very slowly bring the rod tip up, reel in the slack, and then there's a strike. Not a... I mean, I'm not on a school of big ones, but there's number 4. So yeah, that's how I work a drop shot. I mean, little guy, but still pretty cool. Yeah, just little casts. I'm only about 30 feet from the boat maybe, and I like to pull out enough and then just watch the line. See, it's still dropping, so I'll pull out enough. Still dropping. Is there something on it already? No. Okay. Pull that line tight when you're using spinning reels. Try to prevent loops. And then just slowly bring the rod tip up. This is the winter time. If they're more active, I'll add little pops. Right? Just little pops. Because that's going to make that worm dance. But they haven't been seeming to want that the last couple of trips. So. And then the strikes on the drop shot, I've just been feeling thump. And then I just reel in the line, slack, set the hook. Remember, real small exposed hook. You don't need a big hook set, even though I probably do more than needed. And yeah, that's how to fish. I mean, it doesn't take much. If I'm gonna be making real long casts, drop shot's just not what I use. You can, and I used to, but it seems to create more issues than not. And when I'm dead sticking, you just want to keep that line tight, because then you'll feel the strike. And yeah, that's how to fish a drop shot.